Yeah, this is like the epilogue. This is where are they now for everybody. But we realized that it was probably still going to be a little chunk left still of goofs and stuff. There's stuff to examine on the background. There's stuff to chat about with everybody. Almost everybody in the game. I don't think we're chatting with the dead people.
I mean, we don't know yet.
Yeah, we don't know yet. I mean, Bodyguard A's here. It's supposed to be written on the chalkboard.
Uncle, that word on the chalkboard? Salsiccia? What is that?
It's what Italians say when they find a seat for their friend Sal.
It's sausage.
You there? Okay, you're there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
I can hear you a bit better.
Of the game on.
I messed with the thing, so though let me move this. I just want to say something, see how much I see on the gain for stream.
Hello.
Yeah, I think you should be fine. It looks like we're about the same now. When you're in love with a married man. I wonder what that is. Oh, I'm not gonna discuss. Sofa. Table. Menu. Counter. Why can't we examine the bonito?
Date, honey, do you still ever drink so much beer that you start, leaking?
Leaking beer? No, that has never happened, ever.
I'm pretty sure it has. Mizuki was telling me.
That was the old me, not anymore.
Yeah, it's a literally completely different physiology.
What do you mean leaking beer, though?
Oh, you know.
How do you leak beer?
You pee your pants.
That's not beer. That's urine.
Yeah, but urine kind of looks like beer.
It doesn't taste like beer? Oh, no. It doesn't have the alcohol content of beer.
It can, depending on how much alcohol you've consumed.
Can it?
I mean, there's no reason why it couldn't.
I've never heard of
look it up for all
alcoholic
time's
urine.
I've got some fun insertion videos I
No!
really like, Date.
Mama!
Oh.
What's she talking about?
Medical training video for getting temperatures, you know?
Oh.
Good save, I guess? We're lucky that Iris is super naive.
Iris, let me introduce you to Mama's little brother.
Oh, that's the fridge!
Jeez.
Can you...
To be fair, why does the fridge have to be the same color as Mama's outfit, or near the same color?
I feel like they did it on purpose.
That she shouldn't get upset.
You're so
The internet says even for people who are highly intoxicated, urine has very low levels of alcohol by content. You theoretically could get drunker faster off of non-alcoholic beer. But there is alcohol in urine, just not a lot of it.
But you're saying there's alcohol
Only about
in non-alcoholic beer.
There is alcohol in non-alcoholic beer.
Then it's not. That's a lie.
Yeah, there's alcohol in kombucha. There's like a bunch of things have alcohol that don't like blatantly say it's an alcoholic drink, just because we've accepted that the percentage is low enough to not.
Well, you shouldn't say it's non-alcoholic. You should say it's low alcoholic.
Yeah.
Petty alcoholic.
Again, just to finish, alcohol light. Only about 1 to 2% of the alcohol a person drinks leaves through their urine.
Is that a flat amount? Like, no matter how much you drink?
It's about.
If
it's a rule of thumb.
If you have a single swallow of alcohol, will you still pee 1 to 2% of that?
Probably, but like 1 to 2% of a swallow is like infinitesimal. But you can
not to
do
ants.
blood alcohol tests. Well, you can check somebody's level of intoxication through their urine, though, which is also very interesting.
I don't want to go through anyone's urine.
Who are yous?
All right, he wouldn't recognize this face.
Don't matter. Talking about so? Quit that gig a long time ago.
How much time has passed?
You quit?
That guy fucking sucks. I punched him in the face and quit.
Yes!
Mm-hmm.
You're drunk, aren't you?
You're drunk, aren't you?
I'm not drunk.
From the look of you, you're pretty good at hiding it.
Mama! Tits! Oops. I meant tip. I got a big tip. If he gives me one more drinky.
Don't you think you've had enough?
No. No.
Oh, you're lucky I'm in a good mood.
I like this guy now.
No. No.
No.
Fine. One more round, okay?
Yay.
The voice, the delivery.
Yay.
Yay! That's like the most unenthused yay I've ever heard.
Yeah, sounds like it.
About your headband.
Hey, Iris, I've been wondering. What's with your headband?
Aren't those headphones?
Oh, this?
Oh, it's not. It's not
Keep
over
my
her
brain
ears.
tumor from spreading.
What?
I don't really need it anymore, but I feel naked without it, you know?
Like, are they serious? Is this like a future where you can have a headband that like keeps brain tumors from like growing?
I mean,
Wouldn't that be implied like
probably-
radiation?
yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I saw a green. What was the green? The heck? Oh, stool. Stool. Your hand's in the way. Stop it. Move your hand. That's the stool. Okay. What are you doing with that bonito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me.
Uh,
I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
you know what? I'm gonna let it slide.
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
There was a weird moan in the background of your end. Inheritance.
Hmm?
There was like a groaning sound in the background on your end.
Impossible. I'm literally the only person in this house unless it's haunted.
Hmm.
Or it could have been a
Do you
car
even know
passing
what
by,
she's
but I'm not going to
referring
dox myself by saying that I live near places cars drive by.
Oh, I thought you lived someplace like no other humanity existed.
again, I would neither confirm nor deny.
Huh?
About things for the past 3 months.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko.
Okay, but she deserved it.
And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren.
Oh yeah, plus Ren's dead. Who cares if they think he did it?
And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head. That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but...
Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the past 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicity. Publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a little bit and pinned everything on number 89. Said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Kaname Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it. That's not the truth. Mama, the truth is...
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only going to have more questions. There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing. Looking exactly like number 89? They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that.
Really? Did you believe that? Anybody believed that? You're not very responsive, Inheritance.
I mean, I don't know if they...
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
That's pretty complicated, though.
I mean, I don't know if Mama knows anything about thinking.
Yeah, but saying that they did plastic surgery to save him because his face got messed up from an explosion and it looked exactly like number 89 after. Like, you control what it looks like. It's plastic surgery. Why would you make it look like a criminal?
Listen, choices. I mean, number 89 is not a bad-looking dude, so...
Who isn't?
Head out.
Number... Douglas Lombardi?
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the, like, face scar.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Aw, cute. They have a date. Mama's polishing the dried bonito. She'll never stop. It's not bonito, we've established.
Or is it?
Why? How would it be more foreboding for it to be bonito than a piece of her ex that cheated on her? Where are we going? When are we going?
Lemniscate.
Who are we going? Lemniscate. I saw Mizuki when I saw Lemniscate. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are in something of a Cold War. She
I
wanted to look
wonder
at me.
if Date's horny on main as Douglas Lombardi.
Why wouldn't? I thought we established last time.
Well, yeah, but like, I wanted to speak to the receptionist. Who's ever Tillian.
You were worrying me because we're talking about Mizuki. I was like, she's 12. And his cat. We're both stubborn. Neither of us wants to apologize first. It's an abstract painting on it. Looking carefully, I see some letters at the bottom. Fisherman with cormorant and dandelion. Cormorant is my favorite Pokemon.
Which part is the dandelion and which part is the cormorant?
Company's logo, Lemniscate.
Excuse me?
You might not remember, but 3 months ago, I called to ask you about Renju, and you told me about Sunfish Pocket. You really helped me out. Thank you.
Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever.
Whatever.
You want to go to a Tommy with me?
Yes.
But Tommy, why?
Well...
Well, what? Huge breasts. I heard a voice from deep in my heart. The big breasted receptionist. I want to rub them. God.
I want to rub them.
Don't say it!
Oh, I could rub them all day.
What?
You're too curvy, tight.
Oh! My shoulders! Oh my god, thank you. I've had so many knots lately. Ugh.
I sincerely hope she's not that naive and she's just either diffusing the situation or manipulating it for her favor.
I mean, I think she's pretty clever.
Perfect timing. Go ahead. I'd love a shoulder rub.
I got up and moved behind the receptionist to rub her shoulders and sat back down. Iris and Mizuki stared at me the whole time. Their icy gaze pierced my very soul. Oops.
Hold me!
Oh my god.
Hold me tight! Hold me tight!
Oh, my good fellow. Feeling a bit worse for wear, are you?
No, get out of here.
Worry not. I shall embrace you.
Okay.
No, not you!
Oh, that's it. That was the last
That's
horny anime
very,
you get.
Wii Sports of the soundtrack.
Oh, look! It's a
That little bit
Thyreocephalus
was very-
orthodoxus.
Thyreocephalus orthodoxus?
Wait. Hercules beetle?
You too? How do you know this stuff?
You'll never know.
Thyreocephalus.
You already got it wrong.
No, Thyreocephalus. I said that. Orthodoxus.
Okay.
Is it not even?
Did you want to introduce me?
What?
What is it?
What?
Like, I have the taxonomy on it, but I don't even know what it is. Is it? It looks like an. It kind of looks like an ant, but not really.
Does it? Maybe it doesn't have a common name.
Yeah, it might not.
Not all bugs have common names, because there's a lot of bugs, and we don't see a lot of them ever. I'm looking it up now myself.
Yeah, such an interesting bug. I can see why people are into bugs.
Oh, I can't. Or you
Well,
could
they're
say
just
I
fascinating.
ant. I hate it. God, I hate it. That is a long body.
It's a very long body and 6 little legs, and it looks like a spider.
The Wikipedia
Not a
article
spider.
has next to nothing about it.
Well, I'm at Wiki Species. I don't know if I'm Wikipedia.
Oh, wiki species. That's what it was. It has
Yeah.
next to nothing.
It has a next to nothing. That's what I'm saying. I have 0. I only have the
iNaturalist
taxonomy.
has next to nothing.
Okay.
Text
Pheromones and
National
semiochemicals.
Institutes of Health has next to nothing.
Metallic green rove beetle. There we go. Landcareresearch.co.nz, so New Zealand, which
Yeah, I
makes
see that.
sense because it was it's from that region. It's Australian. Common in gardens and pastures in
You said New Zealand.
It's common in gardens and pastures in New Zealand. It's a predator that eats soft-bodied soil insects.
New Zealand isn't Australia.
It's not, but I'm reading what it says.
Okay.
It says distribution Australian, common in gardens and pastures in New Zealand.
Somebody messed up there.
I really appreciate that the landcareresearch.co.nz website has it in English, but it also has it in Te Reo Maori, which is very good.
But I'm very concerned why that bug is here in Japan. That's an invasive species.
Theoretically, yeah. Like I don't know how invasive the metallic green rove beetle could be long term, but you know, where there's an internet, there's a way.
What?
Did you forget? You wanted me to meet this table. 3 months ago, you asked me to say hello to it, so...
I didn't say that.
You idiot.
It's a high table.
Moi? I am merely a taxi driver, my good man.
Have we met?
Well, let me see.
I really hope in the Japanese version he also says random French words.
Oh, we already established that.
Cross paths.
He does speak with a specific accent, but like I didn't tell you which one because it was a Japanese accent and you would have zero context.
Well, it's not that. I just wanted to speak random French.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't. He speaks in like a very specific, like if you were Japanese, you'd be like, oh, he's from there. But for non-Japanese
Oh,
people,
he's from Kyoto.
He would not be from Kyoto.
Oh, he's from Kichijoji.
Are you just naming all the places you know from Persona?
I mean, I don't know Kyoto from Persona.
Because I was gonna say they changed the names a little bit. Like Yongen Yaya is not a place. It's like based off of it, like because Yon is 4, so they changed it. I think the original place is Sangen Yaya, so it's like 3. It's just fun.
I have an excellent memory. I usually remember my customers.
Yeah, he speaks with a Satsugu dialect instead of the British accent sound in the English audio. But like, then you were gonna be like, "What's Satsugu?" And then I'd have to click on it.
No, I wasn't gonna ask that. I know where that is.
Okay.
It's in Japan.
Cool. Then yeah. It's from the Kagoshima dialect in the southern tip of Japan.
Ah, clearly. Well, that's right. I look different than I did 3 months ago. Wait a minute.
I have an appointment to wait upon a young celebrity. I was told to wait here.
Taxi driver. I feel like I've seen him before. Promotional videos the agency's talent are playing.
That's an old Yankichi cinema video.
Oh, Yankichi Cinema.
That's like so rare.
Who? How do you all know who that is?
Yankichi Cinema's old video is playing.
I mean, it doesn't sound like it.
This is what, you don't recognize this sultry tones of Yankichi's old videos?
Okay, I've learned
Dulcet
more about
tones.
the Satsugu accent than I ever needed to. So if you have any questions, I guess I have all the answers now.
How would you pronounce I have a letter for you in Japanese in that accent?
Well, considering they have a closed back vowel U, so it's slightly more rounded than in Tokyo Japanese. And additionally, considering the mid-front unrounded vowel E differs from the standard Japanese in that it retains.
I'm not asking for this information. Just say it.
I'm just explaining to you how it would sound, right? And you gotta remember, especially if he's from Tanegashima, then the mid-back vowel O still exhibits slight rounding in some
We're not
words.
gonna finish this today.
So, I think you would be just understanding how even just the vowel variation, not even getting me started on consonant variations.
Okay.
You can see how it would sound.
Okay.
Just on that.
We all understand. Fine.
Yeah. See, I told you.
Lots of magazines in that rack. Special, The Dark Side of Public Safety. I'll give that a read. It's a monitor, nothing on it. It's a sofa.
I love those tapioca balls.
That's boba.
Yum, yum.
God, I hate it because it's my sense of humor.
I was gonna say, do you like boba?
I love boba. Though I've only had it a few times so far, but I've loved it every time so far. So
yeah,
every time I get it so far,
very regular.
Every time I've gotten it so far, I've gotten a different kind. I'm trying to branch out and try as many kinds as possible. I think I've had strawberry. I've had strawberry. I've had mango. I've had watermelon. I think that's it.
I just like coconut. Just the plain coconut one. That's my vibe.
I don't know if the place I went to had coconut.
It's just coconut milk and tapioca pearls. It's not very fancy. I just like coconut milk.
Low table in front of the sofa. Anything else? No? Okay, fine. Iris. No, Mizuki. Yeah, Mizuki. What should we say to Mizuki?
Let's say yeah, but also real quick before I close this Wikipedia article. Did we establish or did I ever tell you that the driver's name is literally just taxi driver in Japan, pronounced in a Japanese accent?
We saw his name?
It's on his file.
We probably did then establish that. Yeah, Takeshi Ibarada.
No, Ibarado is...
Ibarada.
It's a... You have to rearrange the words, so it's not fully taxi driver, but taxi is taxi, right?
Is that a real name?
If you, it can be. It's like Takeshi is a name, right? So there's no reason why Takushi couldn't be.
Man, imagine naming your son and/or daughter Taxi.
Well, and then it also is highlighted. The pun is highlighted even more so because the Satsugu accent dialect form.
Yeah. Okay.
Combine certain, because of the mid rounding of the U.
We got it. We got it.
I mean, I just want to make sure you guys understand that I know way more about this accent now and dialect forms than I ever really needed to. I hope that's clear.
Okay, I'll quiz you on it in 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
As long as the internet still exists in 5 years.
I extended my hand like a sword, ready to strike.
You want to fight me?
You didn't seem to take it as a joke. I better not fight her. I wouldn't get workers' comp for that. I mean, she'd win.
Yo!
She ignored me with all her might.
Hello. How are you?
Creepy old man.
Nothing, huh?
Zuko looks mad, understandably.
Why?
We don't know yet. It was because of a fight they had earlier.
Oh my gosh.
What should we ask her?
Can you ask Mizuki if she's graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform. And hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school. And a new smartphone. And a new iron pipe.
But without her favorite iron pipe.
That's what she said.
Can you ask Suzuki how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know. Because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility. That's what she said.
Can you ask Mizuki why she's here?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemniscape. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said. Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Date...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
That sounds awful.
Why don't you just
I
eat
actually
an
like my
eraser?
eggs like that.
Well, why don't you just eat an eraser?
Yeah, that's why I don't eat eggs very often. If I'm gonna have an egg that it's not scrambled, it would have to be over hard with the yolk popped, and it needs to be very dark. Like, I don't like raw egg at all.
Well, I'm always asking you to eat it raw.
I don't like any egg that's not solid. If it's any liquid consistency,
If it was ever,
not appetizing.
if it's ever clear to thee that it was once an egg.
If it's clear to me that it was once a liquid substance, I am not interested in consuming.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the
Like,
wrong here.
I don't even like
Why don't you be honest and apologize?
like eggs Benedict. Like when you have to make like the hollandaise sauce.
Who's
egg yolk.
made that? Have you made eggs Benedict?
Yeah,
That's a lot of work.
I've consumed. I like to cook. Like, I don't know how this is a surprising.
But you don't like eggs
information.
Benedict.
Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I can't cook it.
Who do you cook it
I
for?
went to have it at I had at a high-end restaurant. I'm not doxing myself where I had it, but trust that it was a high-end restaurant.
Benedict.
It was one of those places that are only open for brunch. That's how you know it was high-end. And then I said, I could probably make this at home. And I went and made it at home. And it tasted exactly the same way. So I was like, haha. Gross.
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
I just think cooking is a challenge that is meant to be overtaken. And the only thing that I fail at, do not ask me to make cookies because I will.
To make what?
Cookies.
Okay, make fugu.
I mean, I can make fugu whether you're going to survive it or not.
Not for me.
I mean, yeah, whether whoever you serve it to is going to survive it or not. I don't like so I wouldn't.
Have you had fugu?
I don't like seafood, so I wouldn't eat it.
Hey, I've seen you eat seafood.
Yeah, under duress.
When I was
And then if you're
first
telling me on top of that, hey, this can
baby.
very likely kill you, I'd be like, why would I eat it?
It will
Why?
not very likely kill you if you prepare it right.
I literally zero impulse of like risk. I do not like taking any kind of risks. I don't like gambling in any capacity. The chance that there's like a
I mean,
literally more than statistical
You making it
odds
is
that,
a risk.
me eating it at a restaurant is still a risk.
I'm not talking about
Like, don't you
eating
have
it.
to sign a waiver?
I've asked you to, if you can make it, we'll make it.
I could make it. Again, whether it's gonna kill somebody or not is not. I am not vouching that it's gonna be safe to eat. Like, that's never my point. Like, I don't have a detail, like, I can't be a neurosurgeon. Like, I can make fancy food.
You
That
could be a
doesn't mean that I can
neurosurgeon.
make
You could do
dangerous
anything
food.
you put your mind to.
Oh, like, I can't. My hands shake too much. Like, that's like a thing. Like, you have to have, like, pretty steady hands.
I mean, so did Doctor Strange's.
Yeah, but then he, like, got mystical powers from a third dimension or something, right? Like, I haven't watched any of the movies or read the comics.
I think it was from our dimension. But, yeah. Well, maybe you will if you try to become a neurosurgeon.
If somehow I get magical powers from the third dimension that steady my hands, then yeah, sure. Like,
I think you have to become a
I will
neurosurgeon
dedicate my life to
first.
neurosurgery, like, because that's what my skill sets are good for, I guess. You know, could have used that magic for other things that are more my skill
That's what you
set.
said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Yes, I was.
Do you want me to make you eggs Benedict?
Me?
I have a running list of foods that I'm making. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Eggs Benedict.
Was I not?
I'm not a big fan of hollandaise sauce, so...
I told you, eggs Benedicts are gross. I like my eggs hard.
I like
want them
it
to
has
be
nothing to do with
like
the eggs.
gum.
I like my eggs in most formats that aren't like an eraser. But I don't like the sauce of Eggs Benedict. The egg part is fine, and I'll have it without the sauce. But then it's not Eggs Benedict. What was that memory? You remember another timeline?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Date keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew? You said you would take me.
You haven't taken her yet, Date? Jerk. Also, why are we still calling you Date?
Oh, he has to go by Date now.
Oh yeah, well that sucks.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's like
right.
logistics.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay,
fine.
I gotta be
Soon,
muted for a
okay?
second, but I'm not leaving.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You promise?
Promise.
I said, am I supposed to?
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway,
Bring it outside.
should we head out, Iris?
Yeah.
Right in that grab. We don't know what.
All right,
Okay.
Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Again. Then they were like, told the guy to go to the garden department. We can't take it back until we get the SKU. He was stoned as hell. Took the whole lawnmower with him. Still couldn't find it.
The diner.
He was supposed to bring one up for me. Did not bring one up to exchange it. I
Mhm.
said, just return it.
Just... Oh, you can't hear me.
I want it. I do not have a lawnmower.
It's awkward because you could hear... Oh, there, he made it.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
Who is this? Why is there an Iris? Why is there a nurse here?
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
We'll wait a moment for Inheritance to get back. I don't want him to miss anything. But heads up to everybody that Thursday we will be beginning the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. So look forward to that. I've done pretty much all the setup work. The only thing I gotta do is I still gotta put together how I'm gonna do the overlay, but that shouldn't take a lot of work. The randomizer itself, I've tested, I got it working. So that starts on Thursday at 5 p.m. And then next week's stream, we will on Tuesday at 5 be, I assume, continuing Ace Attorney Investigations, because I'm assuming we're starting that tonight. And then Thursday at 5, we will continue Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. And that's our schedule for next week. So, yeah. Stay tuned for all that. Of course, this is the week Tears of the Kingdom releases, and I know a lot of people are very excited for that. I am definitely getting it at launch and playing it. It looks pretty good. Otherwise, yeah. That's what we have planned for the immediate future. Tears of the Kingdom I'm playing on my own. I'm not streaming that. Currently I've working my way through Advance Wars. I have like 2 missions left of Advance Wars 1 in the reboot camp, and then there's Advance Wars 2. I finished Final Fantasy 1 recently and started Final Fantasy 2, the Pixel Remasters. I've been continuing Disney Speedstorm. I don't think I've mentioned, but I've actually been also playing Marvel Snap for like a month now, which that's fun. And yeah, time's kind of just bouncing around games. I hope things are okay. He's kind of disappeared for a while. Otherwise, yeah. I don't think there's any other big releases coming out this week, because not that I know of, because Tears of the Kingdom is kind of all everybody's talking about. Oh yeah, I did finish the Xenoblade 3 DLC this past weekend. That was cool. I highly recommend it. Of course, you have to be Xenoblade. You have to be Xenoblade 3 before doing the DLC. And I recommend, honestly, having played all 3 games before doing the DLC. Maybe even X, but that's just not entirely connected. Welcome back.
Hello.
I decided I didn't want to advance any story stuff without you.
Is that
that's fair.
right?
We're at Ota's house with Mayumi and some nurse that is currently not washing an eggplant.
She's not.
Thank you for taking care of my boy.
An actual eggplant, I mean, not anything dirty. I mean, she's not washing anything dirty either, but she's also not washing a botanical eggplant.
I really wish she would.
Yeah, I mean, why else get a nursing degree?
Accurate. As somebody who got a nursing degree and did absolutely nothing with it, the least I could have done was rub oil over every inch of the plant.
It wasn't washing it, it was rubbing oil all over it. Listen,
Yeah.
one of these days I'll give you an eggplant. And a bottle of
I'm no
oil.
longer technically legally allowed to kind of nursing.
What?
I'm no longer legally allowed to do any kind of nursing. If I do it, it's as a Good Samaritan law. So
Fair, but you're not doing nursing with it.
Yeah, but could I consider myself a nurse?
Once a nurse, always a nurse.
Well, that's what I'm saying. According to laws, that's incorrect.
You can't practice it, but you do have the knowledge of it.
Yeah, I'll never not have the knowledge of nursing.
You're a non-practicing nurse.
I'm my I still have enough credentials to rub an eggplant.
It's her big sister. Apparently that's her sister. It says good luck. Nothing but a window. A lucky cat statue.
Do you know what they say about these? If you imitate a cat to a lucky cat statue, it'll grant you happiness.
Is that right?
Yep, no doubt about it. It worked for me.
Lies. A calendar.
We could get some really fatty steaks out of that.
That's cow render.
What? That was a stretch. I have to applaud that one because I would never think of that.
It's just a really big watch for my husband. Kidding. His arm is normal size.
Isn't he dead?
She has dementia.
Do we have to talk about that? Gears stop
Just
turning.
because, like,
No.
the game ended doesn't mean that her dementia's cured.
The gears stop turning, not unlike Mayumi. That was mean.
What I said was mean?
No, the clock. It said the gears have stopped turning, not unlike Mayumi.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little insensitive. Yeah, for sure.
Small sitting cushion. Cushions can't sit. Below table. The menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's rib roast with soy sauce.
Kuroda Kazuaki? No, that says cold teriyaki.
Are the kanji similar?
I wouldn't. I mean, actually, I could know, but I don't know if it might be the hiragana versus katakana, because it might not be kanji.
Actually says cold teriyaki. I guess I've been reading it wrong the whole time.
Salt, pepper, a blend
Oops.
of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Homemade soy sauce, huh? Why was that line not voiced?
That goes on the list, right? Like,
I guess, yeah, because it has the speaker, unlike these that aren't supposed to be voiced. That one.
Salt,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wish I had my.
I click it, nothing
notebook that
happens.
had all the other things.
I mean, there's only like one or two others that were not voiced.
Yeah.
Condiments, normal condiments. Disposable chopsticks. Aren't those bad for the environment?
Disposable chopsticks.
Yeah.
They can be, yeah, if you're not, sourcing them from sustainable bamboo farming. Yada yada.
Table.
What? Uncle, this is serious. It's a round chair.
And? Have you run out of things to comment on?
Relatable.
Relatable. You can tell she's a streamer. Like, she has to be excited about round chairs. That's how you maintain your viewership.
Have to keep being energetic about everything, even when there's nothing left.
Yeah, you have to continue creating content.
Bookshelf, got stickers on the side of it. Lucky cat statue.
While cleaning today, I was listening to Friend Like Me from the original Aladdin soundtrack on loop. I don't know why. I don't even have like fond memories of Aladdin. That song suddenly just wanted
that
me to
hurt.
hear it. Aladdin was a great movie, but like it wasn't my favorite.
It's my
Disney
favorite.
movie.
It's my favorite movie. Period.
It's my partner's favorite Disney prince. The whole
Jasmine.
movie. No, the whole movie.
The movie doesn't have any. Oh, I guess it does have a prince at the beginning.
Yeah, Aladdin asked to become a prince.
No, he never. Oh, I guess he does ask it. I don't think that counts. He's
He asked me if
masquerading.
Well, no, and then his dad is the king of like pirates or whatever, so that makes him the prince of pirates.
The king of
Like,
thieves.
yeah. That.
Yeah, but now we're going into third movie. Is that even canon territory?
Listen, was it published by Disney?
I mean, 1001 Nights was not published by Disney. A Crit TV. Nothing playing on it.
autograph from Yankichi Cinema.
I know who they are.
Yeah,
Okay,
you do.
seriously, who is that?
I understood that reference. See the kitchen area past the counter. The counter.
Yankichi Cinema.
A stool. Okay, I think that's everything. Nope. Kid's chair. Okay, I think that. Oh, swinging door. No, I think that's everything. Okay, let's talk to Iris about Mayumi.
She's so cute and fashionable. She's such a nice lady.
I love the nurse just kind of cocked her head like, really?
I mean,
Oh, sorry. Big sister, right?
Or maybe mother-in-law?
oh,
Wow, you've warmed up to her.
very quickly.
You might be calling me that one day.
I don't think so.
Shut down.
Yeah, he doesn't. Iris doesn't even like him that way. Well, she's just trying to wingman, wing woman, wing mother. Nurse, you're
You're the nurse from Central Hospital.
the nurse. Do they only have one nurse? Man, that's rough.
Listen, in this economy, all medical
Yes.
services are short-staffed.
I'd say, wow, she must be exhausted, but I mean, let's face it, all nurses are exhausted.
Yeah. If you have any nurses in your
Have we met?
life, thank them for their service.
And then leave them alone and let them sleep.
Yeah. if you're seeing the nurse in your life, by all means, please just put them back in the room that they came out of.
That's right, my face is different than what it was when we last met.
Why are you here?
I came to deliver Mayumi's medication. The pharmacist sent me.
You seem pretty happy.
I belong to the Association of Nurse Actresses. I got a call from my director this morning. They're giving me more lines. I used to have a bit part during the opening scene, but now I have lines at the end too.
I guess with this economy, you can't just be a full-time nurse.
I'm really happy about that.
That's wonderful, sweetie.
What's your name?
Hanayo Nasu.
Oh, I like it.
It will be Hanayo Yogano next month.
Oh, I don't like
Oh.
You're getting married?
Yes.
That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
it. She's a nurse in Central Hospital. Do we get her in our... Oh, we don't get her in our files. About Iris.
I visited her in the hospital. Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
The game's ending, so I'm looking things up.
Yeah.
We actually know who she's getting married to.
Who?
You want me to tell you? You just want to find out? We haven't seen them yet.
Oh, are
So
we gonna?
it might come up.
Are we gonna find out? What do you mean haven't seen them yet?
We haven't seen them yet in the epilogue. So,
Okay, okay. I'll wait.
So if we see them and it doesn't come up, I'll bring it up. But otherwise, it might be fun for you to organically figure it out.
About the diner.
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
About that. Mayumi suffers from a brain dysfunction. Learned about it just before the incident 3 months ago. Matsushita Diner was actually closed up and her husband had already passed away. Unfortunately, it turned out that even with advanced medical technology couldn't cure her dementia. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms. It's a little odd, but it brings Mayumi happiness. To her husband is alive and her diner is still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was after all. But even if I were in my old body, she might have still asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? About Ota.
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when the time calls for it.
Oh, you're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Oh, is that all it takes? It's probably not worth it.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
Yeah, he ain't never had a friend like you.